Okay, check out this iPhone 6 Plus that was sent here for long screw repair. Before I go any farther, this is now a working iPhone 6 Plus. This phone came in for backlight, and what I've ran into is it was long screw damage, and some of the worst long screw damage that I've seen in a long time. So once again, we do have a working phone. I don't have a passcode, so up to this point what I've done is actually popped a SIM card in it, and I've called the phone. That allows me to check microphones, speakers, and proximity sensor, as well as ambient light sensor. I can't, however, check the camera with that method, but if there's no issues anywhere else, there is a very, very slim to little to no chance at all that there's going to be any camera problems. Now this is my test housing. This board's next landing is going to be in the customer's permanent housing. This is my idea of hell. If you wanted to torture me, put me in a room all by myself with a stack of long screwed boards and make me sit and fix long screw damage. That's hell. I'm really finding out I'm eating my words. The other day I did a video about long screw damage, the one where my wife nudged me, and I'm like, I'd rather be doing iPhone 6 long screw damage any day than it. Look at what I wound up doing to this board. The board that you just seen booted. So anyway, you've seen that this was a working board. Look at what kind of hell that I went through to make this thing work. You know those times whenever you're working on something and you know you should probably stop? This is one that was long screwed really, really, really bad. And I mean you can see what I went through to get a hold of all these traces. And in order to figure out where these went, just the ZXW tool alone wasn't really enough for me. So what I wound up doing to find all these traces, I actually took another iPhone 6 Plus board and I did a little discovery mission. Here is the same board, different phone. I did a little discovery mission, and I sat and I trimmed off one off of an iCloud board here. I dug down to it just to see where everybody was at, and it's a good thing I did because I would have wound up hooking like really good shit to ground. So that's how I figured out where all these traces went. So anyways, this isn't just demonstrating this long screw repair. I want to share what happened after I was done with this repair. So I get this all done. Phone boots, backlight, everything's fine. No touch disease, flickering gray bars. So this is another clear-cut case of a phone that had touch disease. A customer tried to fix it by replacing the screen and long screwed the hell out of it, and then it got sent here to me as no backlight. And so, as you can imagine, what kind of hell it is now for me to have replaced Cumulus and Mason touch ICs on the other side of the logic board without disturbing that chaos, this mecca of jumpers. That's an awful long screw repair. I mean, it's got really good solder joints. That one there, I'm not going to point at it with my tweezers, but there's one there, the far top left jumper that you see. It doesn't look really sound because the trace is a little bit off to the side of it, but I can assure you I have a good solder joint between those two, and that is not coming apart. This is actually a robust repair. I've got good solder joints on everybody. This is going to be a working phone again. After I did touch IC repair on this, after the long screw damage, I had two traces that had like pulled back into the board just a bit and had actually broke the trace again. So after I did the touch ICs, I had to go back through and replace two of my micro jumpers because they were no longer long enough. So anyways, that's it for this video. Long screw damage is normally not this bad. This is one of those deals where no matter how hard I tried, the trace just kept breaking off farther and farther back, and I reached this point and it's just like, Okay, damn it. You either get these connected or you're going to have to give up and send back a board with a gaping hole. So my next step from here is I'm going to put some conformal coating on top of this and seal it off and lock everything in tight and give this customer some good news. I'm really confident in the solder work on this one. I know it's not going to come apart, so that's a robust repair, but there's just one more screwed up touch IC failure case that was also botched by long screw damage. I'm getting a lot of that here in the shop. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.